Hello and welcome to another HHH Racing Podcast Snapshot. Let's take a look at the Ohio Derby occurring at Thistledowns this Saturday, June 25th. It's a fantastic field, as you can see. Right now, it is a field of 8. However, the number 2 Brigadier General will be scratching out of that spot for Dallas Stewart and Rayleigh Gutierrez. This becomes a field of 7 this Saturday, the first of several Midwestern derbies, including the Indiana Derby, the West Virginia Derby, etc., as these 3-year-olds continue to develop throughout the summer. Let's take a look at the past performances, and let's go to my top choice. My top choice in this race is going to be number 7, Tawny Port, who is the morning line favorite at 3-1. However, I'm not sure he will go off as the favorite. I was not a huge fan of this horse earlier in his career. I thought he was more of a synthetic horse and sort of a plodding type, but he's grown on me in his last 2 starts. He won the Lexington very well against In Due Time and Major General, and then I thought ran very well in the Kentucky Derby. Now, of course, the pace completely collapsed, as we all know, but he had a bit of trouble. He came out late, only finished 4 3/4 lengths back to Rich Strike. And I think when you take a look at this field, there is enough pace to set it up for him. As you see, inside him, you see White Abarrio has tactical speed. Pineapple Man, you would think, is definitely going for local jock TD Houghton. And then Classic Causeway, who really is only shown one way uh, with early speed. So I think there is enough speed in this race to set up for Tawny Port. I like Irad on this horse. I also like the fact that he'll be in the clear on the outside. In theory, we won't have to worry about any kickback. Tawny Port is my top choice in the Ohio Derby. My second choice is going to be White Abarrio. I have a feeling that White Abarrio, number 5, will be the favorite in this race. He's done very well overall this year. My main concern is he has not shown that he can run outside of Gulfstream Park. Now, those 2 other races were at Churchill Downs. He raced just fine last fall in the Kentucky Jockey Club, finishing third to Smile Happy, and Classic Causeway was also in this race. But I think he still has something to prove. Saffie Joseph has struggled outside of Gulfstream Park. Obviously, White Abarrio can win this race, but I think he's going to be a bit of an underlay, meaning, of course, he's going to be overbet, in my opinion. And although he can win, I'm going elsewhere. My third choice is going to be Ethereal Road for the coach, Dwayne Lucas, who really ran fantastically on Preakness Day in the Sir Barton, just blowing by the field, although it was a bit of a weak field, in my opinion. Uh, again, on May 21st, on Pimlico Day. Didn't beat much, but maybe this horse is improving. He's got some bullets in the holster. I might be underestimating this horse. I still have to see a little more. He still seems a little slow to me on the Bayer figs, and I just like Tawny Port more. I think he's faster, and I think he's going to be better going this mile and eighth. So Ethereal Road can obviously win, but I'm a bit against him. I need to see it again on Saturday. The horse that also is going to take some money, 2 others I'll mention quickly. Classic Causeway. I'm not a fan of this horse. I don't think he wants any part of a mile and eighth whatsoever. He is now trained by Kenny McPeak, who takes over the training for Brian Lynch. I'm not going to read too much into that. Maybe Brian Hernandez, the jockey, can just get this horse on the lead and he can get loose and win. I suppose that's possible. He's going to have to prove it to me. I just don't think this horse is really a mile and eighth kind of horse. The last horse I do want to mention is the number 1, Baris, who I don't have in the top 3, 9-2. Another Michael Maker trained horse in here for Kendrick Carmouche. I think he's a bit interesting. He's improving. He's by Lauban on a successful appeal. Mare Right Prevails. You see, he has figs that do fit in this race. He's a New York bred. He's run high 80s. He's going to have to improve 5, 6, 7 points. So maybe he can do that. He's been given time off since that New York stake on April 23rd. And I wouldn't completely discount Baris either in this race. He's a fascinating entry here. So in this race in the Ohio Derby, I'm going to go with Tawny Port on top with White Abarrio second and Ethereal Road third. Again, I think Tawny Port is going to get the speed to run into. I love Irad. He's going to stay in the clear, not worry about kickback. And like I said, I think there is enough speed to set it up. Number 7, Tawny Port to win the Ohio Derby on Saturday. Good luck with your wagers.